gentlemen, welcome to Red Grim Gaming. My name is Leon. This is my lovely wife Lilith. That's Winston Snoot.
You're Snoot.
And we're going to be playing more Dragon Age Origin. Because Lily hasn't been sick of it enough yet. The fun stuff is, I was looking into it. It doesn't work for it doesn't work for Dragon Age 2. But if you do end up getting fed up with the games, there is actually a little feature online where you can make all the decisions of the previous games. Play Inquisition.
Okay.
So, because the decisions matter, but the games don't actually follow off one another, which is kind of nice, because then they tell their own individual stories. The only thing I didn't like about 2, which I've mentioned before, probably on these streams, is that 2 doesn't let you customize your character, really. Like, you can change their face and stuff, but you are stuck being a human named Hawk, who had a very specific story. And that was really lame, Dragon Age. Whereas in the other 2 games, you get to pick, like, so much background and all that other stuff. Lord Hava, welcome to the stream. He says, "Hey, Leon, did you get my message?" Why, as a matter of fact, I didn't. How you doing, Lord Hava? Let me see what message you may have sent me. Ah! I got one from... Are you V, Hava? Is that you? Hold on. Who just shot me a message. Can I say, I love your hunk cosplay? Thank you so much! I don't get enough compliments on that. Because I have a few direct messages here. But that one's probably you.
Tired from school.
Boy, ain't that the truth. But thank you. Actually, the whole getup's like right in the closet.
It says yup.
I appreciate that a lot. It wasn't quite an easy cosplay to put together, but surprisingly, it didn't end up costing me anything. Excuse me. I just kind of happened to acquire the things necessary to slap the cosplay together. Like, the helmet for it is Croven's, for example. Whenever the hell he feels like popping in here already. The lazy bastard. Like he's got anything else to do right now. Although it's my understanding that today he got his PICC line removed. So he's no longer on all of the medications. And can technically be considered fully recovered. Technically. Still has to wait for like the doctor to actually clear him to go back to work and stuff. Other than that, as far as my news goes, depending on... I've applied to a couple jobs here to get something steady, just easy pay while gas prices are up, while food prices are up, instead of trying to be like doing the contract work, which would work, but just with things costing so much, I need something that's just consistent and out of the way. So I don't know how that'll affect streams in the near future, but I know that I will make sure that I have all the time available to still make, we'll still be doing this at least 3 times a week, at the very least. How have you been? I have been sore, because I have been at the gym 5 days a week now, and did not remove any of the things I was already doing. So I am burning that candle at 3 separate ends. I have wax glued a 3rd end to my candle just to burn it that much faster. Yep. Ava says, and you, Lily? You can just be honest. Yeah. Vent to strangers. Vent to strangers.
A lot of stuff going on. Not great right now.
There's some potential issues with Depony, and it's
Maybe surgery.
It's been a bit on the stressful side. Because he has a little bit of a developmental flaw that we found in his shoulder. Ish? What is it?
The part that he already has.
Yes.
Ox.
What the hell is a hock?
It's Winston. Come here.
Is it a horse shoulder?
No. It's.
Come up. That's what I taught him.
It's this thing.
Oh. I totally thought it was up here, actually.
Right here.
I thought his surgery was up here.
This part is the hock.
Right. His first one I thought was up all the way up.
No.
Okay.
That would be a stifle. Dogs have.
Butt shoulders.
Don't lick my pants. He's like, you
Lick her face.
Me. I get to lick your pants.
But yeah, and it's possible, and hopefully not, that is
an issue that he's having in another joint.
Which means he might have it in even more. That would be awful to find.
We'll have to do all of these.
Unless he just did something weird and he's got fluid in it or something.
Yeah. The only thing is, I've tried like a bazillion first aid. None of them have made it. So
that's where we are. It's a bit of a worry-warty kind of situation.
And the stupid vets are like, so like horses get shots twice. So right now is like spring shot time. So the vets are like slammed. So unless they're like dying, they're not coming to see. So like I can't get in.
Apparently haven't done any go live notifications.
Oh.
For you. Like in the past several weeks? I guess we just haven't needed them, or maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, gee, thanks.
I just realized that all like the last 6 go live notifications all say Elden Ring to them. So unless maybe I accidentally did Elden Ring ones for you too. But yeah, just lifey kind of stuff. Our neighborhood's being slowly torn down by developers who want to make big, ugly houses. Granted, they're big, ugly houses people will be happy with, but...
Our neighborhood is, like, kind of old. Like, our house was built in the... And a lot of the surrounding houses were as well, so they've been, like, buying up the land, knocking down the old houses. Ugly
box
condos,
houses.
duplex, whatever they are.
These pre-made boxes.
But they're just really tall and cram multiple.
Where they build the garage up underneath it. Yay, big ugly houses, says Hava. I mean, don't get me wrong, our house is small and ugly, so it's not like the neighborhood's pretty and they're like ruining the neighborhood or anything like that.
Our house is tiny.
But like they have like this old like,
charm.
Yeah. Like all the houses on this street do. Like Croven's house is on a double lot. I would imagine they want to buy his.
They put like 4 houses on.
Yeah, they'd try to squeeze. Well, they'd try to squeeze 3 houses onto that, and it's becoming very manufactured. All these houses, like they may be painted different, but they all look the same.
Yeah.
And like the garages are built under the house, so half of the house you're buying is a garage. Actually, isn't the worst thing, because then you get to like park inside and just walk right in. You don't have to deal with elements ever. But
except my truck would not fit in.
Yes, it would. Those are long ass garages they put together.
Does not.
It'd probably.
Fit in our garage.
Of course, it wouldn't fit in our garage. Our garage is basically a tool shed somebody cut a garage door out of
our
one
garage
day.
Is a...
Pretty much. It's literally built like one. It slants all the way. It slants to the back and everything. It was a tool shed that they went, and just cut it bigger so that you could get in it with a car if you needed to.
besides the fact that it's like my truck does fit into our garages in our backyard.
Let us know if we're rambling too much.
So like my truck does fit in our backyard, but it is tight. Like to get through the gate, I have like a couple of inches on each side. So go back there. Absolutely.
It's a little my fault, but because of how I built the gate. But I built the gate wider than I could get it anyway. I already pushed that. Like if the gates weren't there, you could.
Yeah.
No problem. But then the dogs would be able to property in either.
Because they're gremlins.
I do wish that I had taken the time to discuss it with our neighbor.
Says I love hearing you two babble on.
As long as you're sure, we'll keep doing it.
Don't tell Leon that.
I do wish that I had gotten to know our neighbor beforehand, because I would have built the gate into his house.
Like if he was against.
Yeah, so that it was like up in the front here, because then it would be as wide as necessary. Both our cars could fit in the back.
So much more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with that any day of the week. No offense to our Apex friends. Dark Vault Hunter, that boy Nell. Who else do I know who actually plays Apex? That I cannot get behind that, or Fortnite, or any of it.
Matter when.
I actually had a guy who's like way older than me try to like relate to me by like telling me I was wearing a Rick and Morty shirt, and he's just like, they were in Fortnite, and I'm like, okay, good for them. Boop. So I don't know. It was I guess my other thing is that my pool game's going really good, because all of this gym working out stuff is really helpful for the hand-eye coordination and arm control. And let me tell you, I'm pulling some shit out of my ass lately.
Winston just looks like a head.
Like you're just holding a bust of.
Yes.
Live. I'm doing the go live notifications, and we're gonna get on with the game. Dragon Age, which I'm sure does not have a hashtag.
I was laughing. They were in.
And I don't know. He just like tried to relate to me with that, and I'm like, oh, I play way more complicated single player experience kind. Like, I got nothing against Fortnite, I guess.
He probably thinks it's spelled Fortnite.
He might even play Fortnite or something, because I've run into a handful of people who are like, dude, do you play Fortnite? And I'm like, no. Because my mom actually started the pool league we play in, and, like, these are all of, like, people she knows, and they become her friends because they play in her league, and you're either her friend or you're on her shit list. So, you try to make good, because, like, she's in charge of everyone's handicaps. She wants to know where all the money you owe for the league is. So you want to be her friend. And, so one of the things that she started passing around recently is just, oh yeah, well he streams on Twitch and stuff, and they've made some money doing it, and like all this other stuff, and now that's like half of people's conversation things. Just the way I play. Oh yeah, some of them will like, oh yeah, like I play Madden and stuff, and I'm like, cool, that gets no view. And I don't, I'm not like mean about it, and I try to like talk to people and connect about it, but just every once in a while you get that one guy who's just like, yeah, Fortnite, and I'm like, that's literally like, because I have zero connection. Not even a negative connection. Like if you bring up like Mass Effect 3 or something and say it's your favorite game ever, we can actually have a conversation. It won't be a pleasant one, but I'm here. That kind of thing. But it's just kind of nothing. kind of a thing. Fuck Fortnite, says Valkyruin. Exactly. What a way to make an entrance. How you doing tonight? We're moving on to the game screen. We've been here too long. Aha! Dragon Age. Alright, so start. And make sure you hit load, and make sure you load your thing. Avas says, I only play Apex because of Titanfall. I'd still be just playing Titanfall. That was actually a fun experience. And to be honest, I loved 2 more when they added the single-player campaign. There's no offense to Apex, but, like, Apex doesn't have big fucking robots. Titanfall was kind of the original one, for Lily's benefit, and anyone who doesn't know, was a multiplayer-only game where you played as, like, these cyber pilots who could, like, free-run walls and had grappling hooks and craziness. Little double jump packs. And then just, if you felt like that was getting boring, you could just go, boop, and call down a massive fucking Gundam and just start fucking up the whole battlefield in a goddamn mech suit. So that was really fun. That's an interesting twist to the multiplayer thing. And then when that game sold really well, the next game they made, they went, it needs a solo experience. And they built a single-player campaign mode, which was actually really, really good.
Okay, this is really
X?
system.
Well, so each save system is based on character. That's the one I was goofing around in. You just press X to pick your character. And now here's your save. And that's where you left off, at Avernus Tower. Did our sound alert not play? I didn't hear it.
I'm not sure. That one's so, like, short.
Yeah, but I always end up hearing it. And I know our computer has had a tendency to go, oh, you want to use your microphone as your speakers? You want to, like, we know better than you. We're going to make your microphone your speakers. And it does that a lot.
You guys here? That's the most important.
Fucking sound alerts. Valkyrie's
Fuck
just...
sound alert.
Applying sound alert. I've been hooked on a book series that might change my swearing habits to be less swearing. But still somehow equally swearing. Please? Do it again. Do it again. Doc says, I could never. Could never what? There we go. I picked up the new Final Fantasy. Fuck swearing. The only reason I say that maybe I could get away with it is I started reading the book last month, Will Save the Galaxy for Food. And in that book, they talk about a future where swearing was completely outlawed. So they took and redevised mathematical terminology into swearing. So they, like, broke down the word multiply to mean fuck. So instead of fucking, it was plying.
Ah!
What? Oh. I don't know why it does that profile to profile. Like, it should... Outlaw it, put me in jail. Actually, they just charged you money. They just fee you like it was in, Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. Sci-fi movie. Frozen. He goes to the future.
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man, thank you. It wouldn't come to me. Yeah, they just charge you money. And so they just came up with all these mathematical terms, or pilot math, and that was their kind of swearing. I ain't got money, so I guess nothing will... So guess what? Nothing will happen. I'll still be broke. I do know that they'd prefer their partners to be, like, as kid-friendly as possible, even if you're in the 18 and plus category. So part of me wants to just convert over to the pilot math of these books. You just have to go back the way you came. But there is a chest in the corner. Oh wait, you can't open it.
I can't open it. I still try.
Yeah. And I don't know what's up with the download of this game, but, like, the soundtrack just cuts out. Not that door.
that, thank you.
Not the door either. No, I'm kidding. The last time on Dragon Age Origins, Lily completed the tutorial stuff. Then she went to the Soldiers' Tower of the Wardens, where she found that it's been overrun by demons.
We must hurry. He's really hurrying.
Yep, he's hurrying with all his might. And basically, you found this big fuck-off portal, and demons were attacking you. Do you remember all that?
Sure.
There was the guy who was trying to prove
We must act quickly.
his
The demons
ancestor
are clawing
was
on the gates.
innocent.
The veil must be closed. I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits
It's
and
kind of a
demons
rat
may
face.
come through. Dispatch them. I will
Barely
begin.
has a face.
First,
I know.
I
Like, he
must
just needs big
summon
front
the
teeth. He has a big front
magical
tooth. Never
energies.
mind, he's a rat face.
I feel them.
He, like,
They're coming.
doesn't have a lower face.
Okay, so now you just have to defend him from a demon.
Right.
Hey, yeah, level up.
As you wish.
Performed as I expected. Healing would be helpful now. Even the stem can be cut down.
Ow!
One of the annoying things about this game is that it has a very awkward, randomized difficulty. Ew, he looks weird, says hello. He does. He does look weird. But yeah, just their made-up swearing intrigues me, and I catch myself kind of saying it in my head. And if I could convert to it, then it would be Twitch-friendly. For quote-unquote kids. I don't know. Lest they can go, oh, well, we can't monetize ... for...
Let's get started.
You also have right trigger technique, I think.
Aren't those all demons?
Oh, yeah, you're...
This should be easy enough.
At least you shouldn't spend too many points on it before deciding to switch. And you're doing better than rogues do. Hey.
Right.
What is that noise that she makes?
It's her attack sound. It's just down to you and your dog, so... Just keep fighting!
Shall we?
And healing.
As you wish.
No! You got your doggo!
Running! Embrace me! Show me what you've got! Only one shall stand! I will savor your every
Things that BioWare always does well.
Why is she healing?
This should be easy.
That's actually a good
Let's
question.
get started.
I think they could.
Look at this mess. I love it.
Ooh. Press Y. You don't have a weapon skill. You just activate that, and you just deactivate it. You gotta hit it
Less
again.
fighting, more dying, blaster.
There you go. When you see the little, like, thing whirling around.
On your guard.
It should...
Why are you running?
I can't remember which one that
Here, you
exactly
actually think
is,
you have
but
a
I
chance.
think it's a damaging, healthy... Like, you fight differently. It's one of the things that if it's not working, just switch something, and maybe that'll help it.
Like, she's healing as fast as I'm hurting her. Oh.
I'm not sure why she's here.
Like, it was
No.
like last time it was the thingies that came out of the little portals, but
Yeah.
there's nobody here except for her.
I'm so fucking done, says Valkyrie.
A
Road.
little
Wow.
frantic. I can see
What is
why.
that? What's the matter?
You're mine.
You have another skill that's under that heart. B category. W.
You can never resist me.
What was that run around?
He's the guy who can't fight. He came here to
Let's
kind of
get
hang
started.
out.
Stay still.
Pull the right trigger and... What's that B thing?
You pay for
Because maybe one of those activates and helps you do some damage. I'm not sure how they took out your whole squad. Yeah, she's gonna end up killing you at this rate.
Yeah, like I should have killed her by now.
You could try putting your two-hand weapon back and use your two-hand weapon skills.
On it.
But she shouldn't be healing like that.
Unless she's eating your health. Like, she's using an attack that is healing her by hurting you. But if you switch to something that does more damage...
Desperation is an ugly perfume.
That's kind of the whole annoying way of playing this game, is you just gotta keep changing things till it works.
Desperation is an ugly perfume.
Desperation is an ugly perfume. Wouldn't perfume need to be visible to be ugly?
Yes.
Like, matter of
Bandages!
looks.
I need bandages! Pay for that!
Valkyrie, we're here for you.
Cannot sustain.
I'm just gonna die.
I'm telling you, try switching weapons or something.
As you wish.
I didn't realize you were out of health.
Cannot sustain.
Well, unlike the future games, they don't balance so good, so the only thing you can do is just keep trying new things. And you could also just charge in after you load back, and it could just work out perfectly fine, because the random number generator makes them miss more times, and your team does okay. How many perks do you... It's possible you have some that you just don't have it.
We must act quickly. The demons are clawing on the gates. The veil must be closed.
Well, either one.
I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin. First, I must summon the magical energies.
No one
I
cares.
feel them.
Pressing X.
They're coming.
Oh. Okay. So... the next one. Here's your actual talent. So now we can see what those two things actually do. Up one. Just that sword. Down one. Let's see. First, dexterity. Just make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus 2 attack, as well as an increased chance for critical. That's a good one to keep active while you're in the... And then that axe one is another one of your sustained abilities. Up and to the right. Guy swinging an axe.
I cannot help.
Okay. The warrior adopts a challenging posture that increases enemy hostility with each melee strike, drawing them away from allies while in this mode. Okay. That one's not as helpful. The sword one is very helpful, because that you just attack slower and try to make it actually land. And then if you scroll down to your dual weapon skills... Okay, so you have that which you don't have assigned, dual strike. There are a couple other things those. Yeah, just take over one of your. Check it real. Yeah, okay, it's. I did discover you can assign yourself a secondary weapon setup. Now don't forget to activate that other blue skill.
Right.
Because that's a good one for
Is that one that I just activate, or do I use it?
It's on right now. Like, if you pull the right trigger, you can see the little things, like, swirling around it. It means it's active. Ability you must sustain. Nice! You got a level up just as you were about to die, so you healed.
Let's get started.
There you go. Now you're chopping through them like butter. So how's everybody's Thursday? I've got a lot to do when we're done with the stream. As far as, like, restoring my bathroom a little bit. And getting garbage out. Oh, she's going, like, ham on killing Sten. There you go.
Right. It's your time to die.
I also figured out we missed a companion in Lothering. First town you went to.
I don't think I could attack her, like, alone.
I don't know. Hard to say. Yay! You did it. So happy for you. Oh, where'd everybody go? Now it doesn't even say they're even here.
I'm not.
Well, like, it says people who are in our chat aren't even, like, on the stream now. Like, they're not even in our viewer box. That's a bummer. Oh well. Alright.
It's over. The veil is strong now. Stronger, at least. So what of me? Will you leave me to experiment in peace?
So, you can either let him continue to do his questionable research, which he was kind of sacrificing people.
Experiment away. If it bears any fruit, I want. No more dark research.
Without test subjects, without other materials, you would cripple my efforts. But I will do what I can in this endeavor. I have little hope of discovering anything useful. But if I do, you will hear of it.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again.
If you let him keep his
That
dark
old geezer
experiments,
of
you get the
Vernus
other
deserves
two
the gallows, if you ask me, but people
perks
will do
of
queer
that
things
tree.
to survive.
Like, you drank that stuff
if
and it
he
gave you
does
2
the
new
proper
perks.
research, without the sacrifices and blood magic and all, maybe he'll turn up something good. But there is no proof to redeem my family.
One of which is Alice. I get my blanket. One of which is I think it's the Reaver skill. It means you activate it, and any enemy that gets too close to you, you slowly start slowly heal while damaging. You're a good man.
I have no idea.
Well, you came here.
I suppose they were at that. For so long,
You came here to prove whether or not his ancestor was actually this evil bitch.
I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home.
And you
I find myself at a loss.
the opposite.
You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should
In
start.
fact, you found her
plying my
body
trade
possessed
again.
by a demon. Trying to make it.
I might use the peak as a base of operations. So many bandits about, but none would dare come here. Nice place to store trade goods. You, of course, will get a sizable discount.
The barrier between this world and the next will hold, and in time the land's scars will heal. 'Tis done.
Y'all got level up. You also have the Warden Commander armor slap on somebody. Ooh, you already have a specialization unlocked. Champion. Champion is a veteran warrior. You get 2 willpower and cunning. Don't remember. Get other specialization points. Sure. The other thing about the games is very clear about what these points actually. Rather than the giant explanation. One. Any passive traits you can hold up. Because you don't have to activate in your constant. Oh, I guess. Don't get. Oh no, you're in the wrong menu. Wait! Pete!
Orchestra.
Yeah. Wrong dog. The strength and constitution are kind of the only thing that helps him.
I don't remember what any of them are because they could just call them health, whatnot. Don't.
Constitution's health, strength will determine the damage. Dexterity might help him just because it'll increase like his ability to edge. Sort of.
Mobility?
Uh-huh. Now if you go to the third tab there.
Oh.
Now hit the bumper, yeah. See? You can unlock warrior ability. Because that's technically class. The Mabari Howl is...
Or all these... Yeah.
Well, he uses them himself.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't.
just saying, they're not all...
They don't need to be. You don't need to equip all of your abilities if you didn't want to and still be able to use them. Because that's what I was going to get to when you were done playing around in the menus here. I said I'm getting to that. Kablam! Dad! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? He said, it's the Red Grims. Yay!
Yay!
We are the Red Grims. Yay! Thank you so much for stopping by. How you doing today? I hope you're having a lovely time. Lily's playing Dragon Age for the first time. That's been our adventure. So if you just hold the left trigger... Ta-da! A whole bunch of things I forgot to tell you about last time we played this game, because this game is a horrible tutorial session. So there's all your talents, there's all your sustained abilities, there's all your advanced things. There's your, like, you can have a potions bag, that's also your healing thing at the bottom, the one you have programmed to the B button. And every time you open that menu, it pauses the game. So, I personally remember now removing health as a quick button so that I had more skills to use. Since all I had to do was hold the left trigger to get to the quick heal.
Oh, how are you liking it, Lily? Well, I'm still playing it. Done, what, 3 streams of it now?
This third stream.
Like, Like, there are a few things that I dislike about it, but I mean, overall, I think it's been.
Yeah. Groven, welcome to the stream.
And I'm all for like that sort of time period and lore. So.
Kablam also said he's doing great and trying to figure out Elden Ring for the first time. Nice. What system are you on? You on PC? Are you in the PC misery race? Of Elden Ring players. You're actually, that's not the way you want to go. No, it's not.
Gotta exit.
It's not the exit. Playing PC? Aww. Or bug. You want to go, like...
Not giving me any arrows or any directions.
Because you have no active quest. You're done. You've completed everything that you have on your charter other than the nebulous save the world stuff. So now you just want to head for that. Like on your little mini-map, that little circle icon is any entrance or exit. Oh! Kablam bows to the Lord, welcoming Kroven. Kroven, Kablam, getting their chat on. Yep, head through that door. Loop around. This is one of the few places you actually have to remember how you got here and leave yourself.
Well, good thing it leaves all the doors open from where you came.
Yeah, left.
I would not remember.
What build you go with, Kablam? For Elden Ring? I went with Prisoner, and now I'm a glass cannon of brokenness. Groven can attest. I can kind of eliminate a lot of health bars to many bosses very quickly. Yep. That's where you can... Yeah, there you go. Now, you can come back here after you leave to, like, trade with Levi, sorry. You went Samurai. Woof. I've heard Samurai is one of the harder builds to start with. It's just very... Like, you can do a lot of damage, but you also get kind of wrecked while you're at it. But I don't know. Just what I've heard. Alright, now, any of these places you could go to explore the new story, I will warn of at least one I know for a fact you shouldn't go. It reminded me so much of Neo, that's why I chose it. Fair enough. We still haven't tried Neo yet. It does look good, though. Kroven's saying I have 250 hours in it. It's sad, Kroven. No, I'm kidding. Kroven's been laid up in the due to medical condition. And you can always go back to your camp and, like, deal with all your peeps.
Okay. About to tell me the one place not to go.
So that top left one that looks like just a cave. No, that's the right. That.
I'm getting there.
Don't go to the Frostback Mountains because you get sealed in, and until you beat it, you can't leave.
Is that like the...
As a matter of fact, no. It's just where the dwarves live. But once you go there, you get sealed in, and you can't leave, and the boss there is incredibly hard. And you want to be a much higher level than you are. I don't remember what to do at the Brazilian outskirts, but you could go there and find out. Redcliffe has an actual mission to do. Pretty much any of these have like something to actually do in them. The gold marked ones, I believe, are DLC. The Soldier's Peak was DLC. Oh, I wish you good health, Kablam says. Groven. He's already on the mend. He's, I believe he got his pick line out today, because he basically just had to do a lot of antibiotics and stuff. He fell under attack. Alright, you didn't fall under attack. Good. Just a traitor. With a D. Guy who sells stuff.
Out there, Axe?
Yeah.
Hey?
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegra can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
If you talk to him about Orzammar, I think it unlocks it. I don't remember. Robin did get his pick line. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely the... X button, everyone. Check to make sure any is usable. Okay. I'd buy health potions.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Well, I'm throwing that out there. Like, they're hard to come by. They start getting thinner and thinner to come by. Oh, and sell everything you're not going to use. Because you can only carry so much. Ah, the awkward silence of actual trade. So you go over to your party inventory. Hit right. Not the trigger, just right on your... And obviously don't sell the Warden Commander stuff. Jen could probably wear it already. And then just make sure you're checking. Eventually you'll get used to like which sets of armor do what. Like all your leathers have like stages and phases of like gray iron, red steel. Like whatever grade they are really determines what it is. Iron being the shittiest. Gray iron being the next, then steel, then viridium. So you can kind of get a quick grasp on. Now talk to him, real. I think this is
coin, stranger. With Orzammar closed off, old Tegra can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
That like what's going on?
There's two things I'm here for: travel or trade. Understand?
I thought he talked to you.
I want to talk about it.
He's got the crystals, so the problem is you're not going to encounter this guy once you leave. I don't know. I can't say for sure if you should leave or if you just keep trying to pester him, because he has a... Basically, he's got a... If it's him, there's a control rod for another
you have
buddy,
coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off,
that you
old
could
Tegra
get.
can give you a discount.
And I'm
Fine
pretty
weapon
sure
and
this
arms,
is the
dwarven
guy,
made.
because he's got the weapon crystals character.
There's two things I'm here for: travel or trade. Understand?
Oh well. Like, I don't know. I guess this isn't him. Is one of my favorite party members. Is I believe blood drips.
It couldn't, like...
Well, probably not, actually.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you're not Dalish. Why are you here?
Take me to your leader.
And what business is that?
I will tell that to the keep.
I think not. You may be elven, but I do not know you. Identify your purpose or go. That is not a lie that many would attempt. I will bring you to the Keeper then, and he can decide if your business is worthwhile.
So.
I see we have guests.
Angry Borkin.
And a hound amongst them. As if we haven't had enough problems with such creatures. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirin Smithra,
hey, Fred!
return to your post.
How'd it go?
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
You don't need to know who I am.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption.
No, I brought this
I would have
treaty.
taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move.
Bam!
Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
So their first reaction to trouble is to flee from it. Curious.
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
It's going to require more than explanations.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
Fred says I can lurk, but I can lurk.
Though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done.
Then she can't hear us make fun of her spelling.
Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Want to or not, it's your obligation.
Basically, everywhere you go, they need you to solve their first. And then they'll help.
I don't like any of them.
Why did these beasts attack you might be an interesting one.
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush.
Okay.
We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. Yes? What is it you need? Have you news? I must
my
return
bad.
to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Sathrian said I could have what's in here. Yeah, you don't have any, like...
What is the point? It is none of your business, so please, leave it be.
Alright, where's that dude?
He's probably one of the exclamation points up there. You already...
Lettering.
It's just the landmark. Sound is it? So what you're gonna do is hit the right bumper and you go over to your dog. Look at it. One way. Yep. Basically everywhere you take him, you can mark the territory. Exclamation point!
We few wanderers greet you, friend. We do not see many of our city brethren here in the woods. Would you help us break our fast?
You eat breakfast with him or what?
Come then and sit. Join us by the fire.
Yes.
Gonna make fun of his
I am
tattoos?
Cyril, the clan's tale teller. I understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our hunters. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
Yeah, we heard.
Then you are very brave to adventure into such a place, even knowing the danger that awaits.
I'm sorry, it's been a...
Your courage impresses us
you're okay.
greatly.
We didn't know you were even still here. Long days happen, don't they? Courage impresses us. I mean,
Nothing will help us now. Least of all the meddling of an outsider.
There it is.
You are being most unkind, Cyril. Would you refuse our hunters' help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment. Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have.
Be right back. The dog's barking.
Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire. That is too bad.
I gotta find what's his...
I certainly do not want to keep you from your promises, however, so by all means.
Pretty rude.
Hello. I'm not afraid of you. I'm a great Dalish warrior.
That's so.
Grab chocolate.
Is there something you need? Dareth Shiro.
Who I was trying to talk to?
Turn around. There you go. Verathorn. That's the guy you were...
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn.
His actually look kind of cool.
I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like
To be honest, it's possible they get them like
living
at birth
wood.
or something.
It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master
If you chose
Verathorn.
to be a Dalish elf,
And
you
so
would
they
be
should.
encouraged to have
Truly,
them
the
as well.
art will be lost to us forever at this
Creating
rate.
the character.
Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need? Yes, the Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. There is a large chest by the Araville, where I put everything we could spare. Feel free to sort through it and take whatever you need.
The chest you were told to get out of.
That's super annoying. Bye.
Gareth Shiro.
At least they don't
the
do it
creators visit
like,
fortune upon
again. Oh. Exclamation pointy people here.
I don't care.
Most of their jobs will probably be done when you're doing...
What is that smell?
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon,
Everybody,
stranger.
you know, if they're
I
lucky.
was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
The Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides. I have seen your horses. The relationship is different, as is the purpose. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle.
No.
It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
I'm sure the Hala
She
sees it.
may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal, and it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery, for her sake as well as that of the others.
Really.
I wish I could calm her enough to speak with her. We have lost so many of our hunters. I would hate to lose one of our Hala
My
as
dog
well.
barks at her. Does that make her feel better?
Woof.
Of course.
Being a rogue is pretty nice. Get to open. There's very few that you're like not prepared for by the time you find them. Well, that guy.
Her.
But you just did this one.
You have betrayed the trust of my clan, and no doubt stolen from us. Zathrian shall hear of this, I assure you.
Like anything?
He said Master Verathorn would supply you with equipment, not that you could help yourself to our treasures. I suppose I should not be surprised. Zathrian was right.
I fucked up.
I'm too trusting of outsiders. Go, do what you said you would, and bother me no more.
Yeah, except how am I supposed to get the stuff then?
You already did. Vesta had the health and lyrium potions. Already grabbed it.
You just said it was that one they told me to get out of.
And I thought you already went back and grabbed it, and then you triggered that scene, which I was under the impression you...
Thing to do with you telling me it was this chest.
Because you didn't grab... You grabbed the stuff out of the other chest, and I said, see, there you go, you got the stuff. I didn't realize it wasn't that chest. Oh.
Oh, okay. Alright.
We're back. I don't know if you guys lost anything there, but... Hold up. Game screen's not coming back on here. So the capture card deactivated. That's what that blip was. That's fun. I think it's fun. Hey Russ, welcome to the stream. We're just fixturing our capture card. Because of course we are. How you doing tonight? We're doing alright. Life just kind of moving along. Lily's playing with Winston's ears. Oop. Russ is good. Pile of screw.
Fine then, I will steal from you. Bye.
Now, I don't know if you wanted to try using bows or... Definitely a better... Well, you don't have any daggers. Or... Doggo emotes! Love seeing. I need to make them follower emotes, though. I don't think... Obviously, nobody's using them on other streams and free up other faces and slots for me. Different... Since they took the table flip emote out of the Twitch thing.
It's dumb.
It is dumb. I think I'm going to make my own of sorts. I'd do that. Okay. Hey! Dark Vault Hunter, welcome to the stream. How you doing? He says, hey, I do use them. The doggo emotes on other people's streams. I debated moving them to the follower emotes. Then, I mean, you'd only be able to use them here, but then anyone could use them who followed. You didn't have to be a subscriber. I thought he could use them. That'd be quite an upgrade. Yeah, that's more than double. He's probably the only one. Russ says, do you want me to use them on other streams? I wasn't sure because it's your emotes. I mean, that's kind of part of the fun. Dark Vault Hunter, thank you so much. Dark Vault Hunter subs at subs for 1 tier, and that's the 6th month in a row. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And they don't have a Warden helmet. Stuck with that, Goofy. Gloves you just... How you doing, Dark Vault Hunter? Hope you're having a lovely day. I have a busy night ahead. Says I gotta support awesome streamers. Oh, so sweet. Appreciate you saying so. Ow. That third tab is also a milestone. She's got something. Oh no, she's got that. Dark Vault Hunter says doing pretty good. Day was very busy. Got home late from work. Damn. Russ says everyone is awesome here. Just saying. I'm just hearing it. I appreciate you saying so. Yeah, he's already wearing it. You'll find more, and you'll find war paint for him that you can equip. That's what the left one is. Alright, so now you could head out into, like, the wilderness area. Fight werewolves. I'm sure that'll go great.
Yeah.
Nothing to be afraid of. Usually just end up selling all. You don't even have trap or poison making skill.
Nope.
What are your guys' plans for the week/weekend? I'll be remodeling my bathroom.
I am led to understand
soon as we end
that
stream
the
today.
Qunari have their own mages.
Little
Well,
remodel.
is
That's going to the world map.
this so?
Well,
you would not understand.
I don't know what it just gave you there.
Not to
Click that.
understand?
Do it anyway.
Is it mental capacity that you believe I lack? Or are you worried I will sympathize with my so-called
Just
brethren?
activate the world map.
Take your pick.
Yes. And go up one. What's that new tent thing? Oh, that's the Dalish. I
gotta do the werewolf thing.
Oh, I just had to go to the wild. Oh, that's right. You got brought here.
Civilized attitudes towards magic.
That is
Not sure. Is there just another exit here on the other side of the camp?
Continue speaking.
Go to the map.
Astonishing.
The map on your. Hit back. Like you would to open your inventory and stuff. Map. So there's another circle at the other end. That's probably where you're. That crate you might get away with. Dalish boots. Bad Dalish. Free boots nonetheless. There you go. Darkwall Hunter says, gonna play some Necromunda under Hive War on PC. Also assemble some minis of Necromunda. Cool. I do love to see the mini paints. Winston. I always make him move when he steps on.
This is like my home in Saharon, but the fiends here are only monsters.
Werewolves! Werewolves, werewolves. Put an H in there. Where? Wolf. Behind you. Werewolves!
Let's get started.
Nice.
On it.
Delightful.
Sure.
You never had a chance.
Let's get started.
Adequate.
They're done. Now loot the wolf. That's a weird. Scary. Although I guess they were people or something.
Yeah.
Oh, another one. Behind the camp.
Let's get started.
The waterfall.
Is it?
Yeah. Now spits into that abyss there. Under that rock. You could try it. I can't promise it'll end well.
This should be easy enough.
You'll have to kind of keep dealing with them eventually. Like, bigger and bigger monsters eventually anyway. Corpse. Oh. That's a weird thing for a Templar to have. Zach. It's probably the same. Oh, it's better because the one you're using reduces your...
It has...
Yep. +2 on the attack. Ooh, and it's shin. Gifts you can just be freely given in your whoever's in. If you go back to the campsite, you can give gifts to everybody, and you can optimize who you're giving them to. Like Morrigan likes spell tomes. Den, oddly enough, likes paintings.
Are you saying he would be uncultured?
Why do those look like frogmen? Frog wolves! Where are frogs? Oh.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters.
Dun, dun, dun.
Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack. Do you take us for fools? We know you come from their camp outside the forest. No doubt the old keeper himself sent you.
Can you not smell
Swift Runner,
that I am not from there?
Brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed.
They don't look like they've gotten
Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
At least to persuade.
No, there shall be no talk. You invade our forest, and you insult us with your talk. Come, brothers and sisters! Swift Runner calls you to battle! Drive this invader from our midst!
You are probably fucked.
This should be easy enough.
Really, persuasion stuff isn't that tough.
Let's get started.
Enough! The forest has eyes of its own, and it shall deal with you. You have been warned.
Well, that was quick.
The forest is...
I think,
Careful, these creatures look a mite upset.
They're literally, yeah.
This should be on it.
What I would have done with that is go back to the Dalish and be like, the fuck? You said they were just stupid. You're about to... Mega, please. 10. Keep hitting his abilities and hope they work out. And keep him healed. Yeah. And now you'll just get back up like nothing. Wait a minute, your health will. Hit the left bumper and go.
Rabid werewolves. Well, if they bit us, we're... Gross.
But yeah, you could go back to the elves and be like, I thought you said they were just savage beasts. One just fucking talk to me. What the fuck's wrong with you? Oh, darkspawn.
On it.
Oh
God!
You got an ogre. I would put all your attention on that ogre. Should be able to kill it. You're several levels above the first one.
This should be easy enough.
You also have your warrior.
Right.
You're doing fine. Just finish him.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Yeah. Loot his corpse. Loot his corpse. Oh, there's something else to fight. That's why.
Right.
Another fucking hurrah block.
You're mine! Another corpse in the pile.
Yeah, if you had any persuasion skill, that persuasion super differently. Like, he just kind of tells you to go tell the Dalish to fuck off. Whereas you could just go tell the Dalish. What's the thing there? Bot with the corner of bot.
Smart. No. Horror movie. This creeps me out. Let's.
Well, the difference between you and the people in a horror movie, they're usually just stupid teens. Don't think brain. So you're just gonna keep marching until you have to fight all of the werewolves?
On it.
Or were you gonna try to talk to the Dalish?
Only one shall stand.
It also means you might get a werewolf army.
A little frantic. I can see why.
Fucking ents. Sometimes you don't, yeah. Sometimes it also backloads, so if you walk a few steps and then turn around and littering. I'll give a little bit more credit to 2. Also, the mini-map tells you exactly where you can and can't walk. So you're not, like, walking infinite loops. Like, just has, like, the trail actually. Well, you go that way, and then you on the one side of the hill. Oh. Well, maybe not.
Down there. Why can I not just run down this hill?
I don't know.
Jump.
So what's Necromunda Underhive all about, Dark?
Careful, these creatures look a mite upset.
Gregor them, they're hostage. No. Then they're just mad at you from somewhere they can't even reach you.
Back the way team.
We'll go down that hill right there. There's the bridge you walk.
Excellent!
Tubular! Because, yeah, you could proceed on to the werewolf hold. But I don't remember if the werewolves are expressly eaten. I'll admit I did not get through the part yet. Struggle Hunter says, you're fighting over pieces of turf. but just bought the game. Okay. Weird risk, sort of. Oh, Alice. Gil was a Herlock elf. You. Whoever was.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news?
Got some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My
Well,
apprentice Lanaya or
apparently
Sewa,
not,
the
'cause
clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Okay, I could swear there was something you can trigger about them. Maybe because you already walked in and fought more of them, you've already... Game's like, you made up your mind.
Yes. What is it?
There you go. Did you know they can speak?
Speak? You mean speak actual words? That seems unlikely. They are savage beasts. Even if they could speak, I doubt they would have anything worthwhile to say. The same grudge they hold against any who trespass in the forest, I imagine. We also killed many of them during the attack. The werewolves are unimportant. It is Witherfang whom you must seek out. And if they keep you from him, then your course is clear.
Excuse you don't tell me what...
I was not aware they have names. But no, I know nothing about any swift runner. Go on, then.
I don't remember then.
Yes. What is it? Go on, then.
Wait, he just said he wasn't aware they have names, but Witherfang is a name.
Yeah. Well, he's the origin of...
She was one of the first to succumb to the curse. She is dead.
Chris doesn't...
Athras is a grief-stricken man who seeks hope that does not exist. He will accept what has happened in time. Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears.
Maybe you did have to pass one equation trigger, because you could come back here and be
There
like,
is not
the
much to
fuck,
say.
man?
It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
I don't know, you understand how werewolf...
Go on, then.
I guess head back into the forest. Sorry.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
I think you should be able to... Yo! Like, said you did some stuff.
Who may have started this? Elven wolf god Fen'Harel.
Also,
No. We can get to that real quick. We'll take our break. We'll be right back. One of the other things I need to do. Finally end the debate on my own about whether or not we run pre-roll ads. We're gonna run standard ads. I'd like to remove. So, we'll be back in 2 minutes. Peace. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, but I have popcorn in the microwave, so I'm gonna disappear for a minute, and I'm gonna leave Lily to kind of continue on her werewolf fighting hunty quest.
Oh,
and
no.
What?
Sorry, I didn't do that before we...
Anyway, so I'll be right back before my popcorn starts to burn, and Lily will continue the game.
Onward! Alright, so I guess we don't really have a choice now. Gotta go fight these. Cursing, really annoying forest.
Yeah, it's not that
Annoying.
Oh,
it's
just
not
wait.
that bad over there.
Oh, just wait.
Well, if it gets more annoying to traverse, I'll probably stop.
That's why I had the I could
Because that's like one of my most like one of the biggest reasons that I would quit playing a game if I cannot figure out where to go.
Well, you got mauled to death.
I did.
Run while you can.
I have popcorn now. Anybody want some? Reach through the screen, take a piece.
Life stone.
Helps the Star Wars universe celebrate Life Day. A meme you don't understand, but everyone else will find hilarious. That may be Kroven, who will just find it cursed. He'll remember what I mean. Alright, fun fact for anybody who doesn't know. There was a Star Wars Christmas special.
What?
Yeah. Except, it's Star Wars, so it's a universe that doesn't have Christ or Santa or any of that. So they made up a thing called Life Day.
Okay.
And then the whole movie was just watching Chewbacca's family.
Be wary.
Oh,
Let's get started.
You know, Wookiees, just without subtitles go to each other for like an hour straight. And then there were like intermittent cuts of like the main cast, the original people.
Anna!
They gave Mark Hamill eyeliner for some reason. It was weird. You might. Whether or not you get something is random.
Some creature draws near.
Why are things like this in game and movies always random?
Time for some fun.
What did you say?
I don't know. I mean, historically, in myth, werewolves were ratted.
Run while you can.
Good job. Kind of. Dun dun dun.
Please. Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be. I am cursed, turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to. You are an elf, but not one of the Dalish. I was until my change. Have you seen my clan?
I know you're talking all dramatic and stuff, but
get on with it. I've met no Dalish in my travels.
The Keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang. I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen.
Your dog just...
My name is Denial.
Just so happy to be...
My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring...
Maybe this is the thing I was remembering.
There is death in her eyes. It will not be long now.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
Spoke with her.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
Murder. Waiting for answers. But persuasion isn't really working for you.
Magic will not work against the curse. Ah, you must end
it. I will take you back to camp.
Where you will surely be. I like that, Jesus.
Gods, bless you.
A bit fucked that. Mostly just laughing at the limitations. Especially having seen what this development company does later. I just realized why you're having a tough time staying alive. You are riddled with injury. So in your inventory, if you hold the left trigger, go to the potions thing to the left, radial. That bottom thing there, brown one, is a lesser injury kit. It will heal one of your injuries, but we'll need to find you, like...
Idle time is wasted time. Let's get on it.
Hit A and let go.
Hit it.
Now let go of the wheel.
I'm unable to do that.
There you go. So until you recover the other injuries, you're, like, at a disadvantage. Oh, dicks.
As you wish.
sloppy. It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
Ah, fair. Your fighting technique is sloppy.
You had it coming. You're mine.
Let's get started.
Stop booping me with your snoot.
'Tis a good day.
More darkspawn.
On it.
Oh boy. Two ogres.
No.
This should be easy enough.
I
No.
know.
Let's get started.
Oh no. Oh, they picked up Sten and they're just beating him to death now. Deal.
I was trying to, but I wouldn't do it.
Down to you and your dog. Oh, none of your skills are active.
What?
Because you got knocked down, they deactivate.
I don't really know how to tell.
When the thing's like swirling around, you see how it's shining around it? Your other one's inactive too.
What other one?
If you pull the right trigger, you have that blue one in the back.
On it.
Heal.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Right. Let's get started.
Big headbutt.
This should be easy enough.
You had it coming.
Oh no.
On it.
Oh. Yeah, this shit.
This should
Like
be easy enough.
It's a really annoying feature of this game, that's for sure. A thing they gratefully removed from any subsequent.
Like, it could be a thing that deals critical damage, but like...
Well, like... And what's worse is it's like... It's another thing that like takes the ability to game away from you.
Yeah.
And that's annoying as fuck.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, this should be good.
You eventually get to a point in this game where you just want to like save after every hit or two. Save early, save often. Classic adventure game.
Classic.
Let's get started. This should be easy. Let's get started.
I wonder if wolves are immune to... I just realized what I'm going to call this series when I upload it to YouTube. Ain't misbehaving.
Oh, now we have to listen to her really long dialogue again.
No, you don't. Press X.
Listen, I am not the mindless they. I fled. You are an elf, but not one of the Dalish. I was until my changed. The Keeper sent you, then you. My name is.
There is death in her eyes.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. I will be. Soon. Oh, the pain.
Blood explosion.
Gods. Bless you.
Take her wolf pelt real quick, too. Not only did I mercy kill your wife, but I skinned her, and... yeah. Oh, big foggy thing. That looks important. I'm being willfully ignorant of...
We are back at the beginning of the path. The forest, it seems, does not wish us to reach wherever the path leads. How protective.
Have some.
Win the bolt. Alright, now drop a new save. And then the way I do it is until I'm done dealing with the daily shelves, I just save over the save number. And then whenever I travel somewhere new save. That way if I ever go somewhere that soft locks me from beating the game because of something too hard or whatever, I know I just have to go to the previous actual save number. And try again. Whether it's because there's a tough boss and I have no health potions or something stupid. It said it took you to the beginning. Morgan just said that. Walked through the fog.
No!
You gotta go find where you killed what's-her-name.
Map does not give me any direction whatsoever.
No, it is not super helpful. But, as I've said, when we hit a point where you're too frustrated to continue this game, we can jump to the next. And then you can just play this on your own time to beat it. Have that, like, mental no-quit attitude. Now you're headed back to the daily shelf. Oh, that's a funky waterfall hole. It is a really good game, but it has big flaws.
Well, and like, it doesn't matter just like, even in modern games, one of the things that will make me play a game the fastest, not being able, because that's not part of the gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's fine if the game itself is hard, but if I spend the entire time wandering around trying to figure out where I'm going, I'll just quit.
One of the reasons I did, like, I went back and played this game up through the Circle of Mages, stuff like that. That would probably make you want to quit if you did. Me standing over your shoulder going, go to this one. Do this thing.
I mean, there's a few games that we have played that are that way.
And they weren't bad. Not all of them.
No, they're not bad games. They just... I can't.
2 and 3 have a bit of that, but it's like
As you wish.
part of a puzzle. Not like it's impossible to figure out. None of them are like... This one, if I remember right, this one kind of gets a little into the memory game territory.
Oh, no, I won't.
As some games have in the past. The main... Because that's that gray you walked into. Thank you. Or at least back where you were.
Why'd you let me walk in there? Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, no, yeah. Sorry, I'm even having trouble remembering where you were in this one. Because like I said, in the later games, they're very good about either being... 3 is more open, so you can just walk up and over the hill when you need to. It is semi-open. It's not like a huge open world, but each level is its own little open world. But they're not huge. And they give you a horse to ride. There you go. Now I'd save, because those big ogres are... Just save over your tree every time you make progress. So you're out of the Brazilian...
Oh. Hello?
Hello, Stump. Someone has dug a hole beneath the stump leading to a tiny little filthy cave of sorts. Obviously, the hermit sleeps in there.
Are you gonna read it?
Oh.
Or not?
There also appears to be a small cubbyhole within the body of the trunk itself. It's filled with mud, twigs, and other debris.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
So there's that guy. You put your hand into the mud and feel around. Find something and grab onto it. Feel something else moving in the mud. It stabs your hand painfully as you yank your prize out.
You're a robber, is what you are. They sent you, didn't they? Well, I'll show you. They won't get away with this.
Woo!
Yeah, except he's actually a wizard. And he's summoning demons at you, too.
Let's get started.
Why is it always...
They're easy to summon for wizards.
This should be easy enough.
You got frozen just as you went to drink.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Oh, there you go. That was close. This dude beat Sten already.
Right.
Die, hermit! He turned you into a freezy pop.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Oh, nice. You gotta steal staff for Morrigan. That ring's probably good for her, too. I love how you didn't even talk to the fuck.
I did not. I put my hand in there.
Yeah, he told you not to. It was his personal possessions. You need to use the... Yeah, you can...
Now we're gonna pee on his home.
Back again?
Oh, has that. Same.
Slay these monsters.
There they are. Get him! Go on, get him!
Is that all you got? Now we got our hands.
Right.
Guess there's only one right now.
I see.
Okay.
He's dead. Not sure what happened to the other one.
Right.
Ah.
There he is.
Oh, you came at it from a different angle. Get him.
Let's get started.
Chop him up. You imagine ogre burgers would be good?
No.
Why not?
Fucking why not? Y'all tough. Okay, Stan.
He didn't like how they treated him last. Very mad. Stop. You didn't sell any of your goods, like.
Oh, but I could put.
In junk? Because it's still in your inventory. Actually. You can.
Before I put stuff in junk and then.
You had to throw stuff away. The iron daggers are pretty useless. Gotta move them. That'd be pretty. Denerim shield guard, that bottom one. Anything iron can. I'd say by the end of this mission, gray iron could also go. Darkspawn staff. You're not giving that.
I was pretty sure though.
But now if you go in your inventory, go to your junk, and then left on trash can. Sub tabs. And now you can just press Y and destroy all of these. And that's 5. Carry now. Sadly, the dog never accessorized. Like, it's never shown that they're wearing them. But you can get the war paint, and that shows. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's better.
Yes.
6 armor beats. And now he's armor piercing doggo. They're great. Disturb the wards.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Funny though.
Let's do.
Watch for the demons.
Zombos!
As you wish.
Bastard skellies!
I love it! Right.
They'll heal. There is an actual demon. That is an actual demon. He has already beat Sten. Yeah. Yep. That was a bad idea. At least now you only go back to that save point we made.
Yeah.
But again, you can always just jump to whenever. They even have some preset options where you can, like, pick how this game went. Oh yeah, you still haven't talked to the hermit. You could talk to him.
Hi.
Let's say turn your camera so you can targeting. Pet Pete!
Pet Pete!
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Hold on, madman. Hold on, human. I have questions.
Questions, questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Will it do the same for you? Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade. Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
Question?
Would you know a question if it was asked?
I had a kernels. I just had to flick it out of my teeth because in between my...
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be cautious. This is no ordinary madman. He has magic. I can sense it. Powerful magic.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
So you live in this stump?
Yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Gonna ask a question.
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh yes, what is your name?
My name's Winifred.
I feel like he's gonna know if we lie.
Doesn't matter.
Uh-huh. So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
How do I enter the forest?
It's where the wolfmen have their lair, but the trees will block the path. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all, easily fooled if you know how. Oh my, no, that's quite a question. I think that answer deserves something a little extra first, don't you? I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead?
Turn the pestering oak into firewood. Got it. Which tree are you?
Oh, just some large, talking, rhyming oak tree that's missing its acorn now. He's far off to the southwest, deep within the forest. Rather hard to miss.
And now you actually know what you took out of the dump. The oak tree can also help. But you gotta kill him. So, you gotta kill one or the other.
I don't know. He seems like he took stuff from it.
Well, yeah.
It's up to you. Yes, indeedy. Your choice. Time to move on now.
Mutilate! Yeah, you can leave. You go. The problem is you'll either talk to him or you'll talk to the oak tree, and one of them will want you to resolve their half of the quest to tell you how to proceed. And I, personally, hate this guy.
Sounds like he did an oak tree.
A little bit.
Not fair. Not fair. This is completely against the rules.
Plus he summons demons and... Oh.
You just watch your manners.
Well, just go talk to
them. Blood in this frail body of mine, and I intend to keep it there.
You have to come back here.
He does not actually teleport. He uses illusions, impressive ones even. When his mind was intact, I suspect this mage was powerful.
Huh. You hear that? I intend to keep it there, so no more of your shenanigans. Oh, I see.
Yeah, the only way you can get into the fight with the hermit is to reach in.
Fine. Goodbye.
And I don't remember if the tree's a dick about, like, anything about making a deal, or I know the game has to.
Slay these monsters.
Yep. Haven't killed the ogres. What? Fight! What are you doing? You're gonna end up attracting the other one! Now you have to fight them both.
Let's get started.
Which is how, yep, this is how that happened last time. He punched Sten to death, and... I love how he put him down when he got frozen, and the other one immediately picked him up.
No. This should be easy enough.
Sten's dead.
On it.
Hey! You guys got him any.
Nope.
Now, don't mess with the tomb. Because I forgot about those demons. They're a pain in the dick. There's a few things like that you'll find, and it summons the same demon every time. Cut up a already dead corpse. Also didn't go away all. Alright, don't worry about it. Worry about it eventually. So he said the tree's in the southwest, so the bottom left. Map here. I am no tree. And that one. The one in blue. Alright, so now I headed to the bottom left of the...
Finally some wildlife. I thought
as you get attacked by those bears, you kill flat.
Right. Let's get started.
Lovely Sten's injuries on this here. Getting chomped.
I see that.
You're getting chomped.
I see that.
But how many chomps can you take? Womps and Womps. Epitaph of... I forgot what you named. No goodies.
Ah.
Don't blame you. Well, boy, just everybody. That everybody's just leaving her stream.
Because we're bored.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a low energy one. We're not really all that lively like we normally are. You're going the wrong way. Bottom left of the... However bottom lefty it'll let you go.
I was trying to go to the bottom left.
Why did you start going upright? That. Oh no, this game's actually the shortest of... I thought it was... Now you have to go into the Southwest Forest. That's where he said the... Two's a little more action-packed and exciting and has cool cutscenes, intensity. Hey, now it's giving you an arrow to go. An autosave. What a feature. And again.
Those
Cool.
3 feet were very scary.
Yeah. Very crucial 3 feet you just... Oh, shit.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Oh! Must have been fun to voice act this game.
Right. This should be easy enough.
Another battle, I see.
Stompy.
I am your death.
Let's get started. Right.
Dead.
No, you guys, you don't have to attack, like, everybody. That is not an open.
You're being... Find you.
This should be easy enough.
Bruh! Call your friends off?
There, enough firewood to supply a village. How are you doing?
What
I have to talk through one of its dead.
That comes before this elder tree.
I'm standing on your buddies. Fine. Can't you see me? I am a werewolf.
Ah, yes, I remember thee. Long ago, the elves roamed free, their numbers few and passing fast, until one eve we saw their last. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
It rhymes? 'Tis a rhyming tree. One can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
I'm just in this.
The power of
so,
Zeus, yeah.
Like, branches.
Might I ask of thee a boon?
A boon? Gonna rhyme that boon. It'll be so biting.
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
The hermit mentioned it.
That is the thief, the one I seek. It is he who rendered my future bleak.
I love how you came here to deal with... Oh, the body's gone.
Oh.
You came here to deal with werewolves, and now you're, like, settling the petty squabbles of a tree monster and a crazy dude.
My wooden skin has some magic, see? And part of it I can give to thee. The forest would see thee as a tree, and so no harm would come to thee.
Ta-da! And that's how you can walk through that. Now you gotta go kill the hermit. Sounds like a word. I could be one with the enchanted forest. Fuck yeah.
Task.
To clean out the werewolves, you can just pretty much hide here. Darkspawn even be able to find you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await.
Well, like, you could go into the foggy part, and the forest would just kind of spit the darkspawn. They'd never find you. Then you can name it the Great Valley and
travel back again.
Yeah. There is a little too much of that. Granted, I don't think any of the games really ultimately fix that problem, because a lot of it has to do with, like, you accept a quest, you go on that quest, find out there's a twist to that quest, and you have to go back to the person who issued it to you and go, "The
These
fuck,
guys
man?"
weren't here before.
Nope. They're here now.
Roughly, and you shall pay.
Damn werewolves! Oh. They were wolves. Are they dead? I was doing the Mokhtar chant of strength.
Okay.
From Space Quest.
Excellent!
Galaxy Quest, not Space Quest. Space Quest was a game series. Galaxy Quest was a movie starring Tim Allen and Alan Rickman. And Sigourney Weaver. Sam Rockwell. And there was a star-studded cast. I'll shut up.
These werewolves got a lot of money.
Hey, when they died, they put all their coins up their ass. I don't see pants in pockets. That's the wrong.
What?
The wrong way. You gotta go back that way. You're headed to the top right of. That's how you got down here. I mean, not fully. It's a.
Hey. Hey.
It's a.
Oh my.
It's an elk monster. Weird spindly antlers.
It's the.
I know. I can't think of the name of it. Hala? Ahala. Oh, Mr. Hermie. I think it's to the. Well, you also went north, fought the. You probably could talk him out. You don't have any persuasion. Go ahead.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
Try to enter the small... No, Ow!
You're a robber, is what you are. They sent you, didn't they? Well, I'll show you. They won't get away with this.
Now stab him up.
Let's get started.
Cost cutter!
Death to demons!
This should be easy enough.
Death to hermits!
Less fighting, more dying, blast you!
Sorry, Reluctant Hermit, if you ever see this.
Let's get started.
Go get back here.
Take your lumps. Lumps and laceration. Nope. You've already got it. When you reached in, something stabbed your hand and yanked you yanked your prize.
Now we gotta go all the way back up here.
To be fair, well, yeah, left, back down, and then just keep trying to make your way to the bottom right, bottom left, bottom left. Like every adventure game has some degree of backtracking. Yes. Not that way. Dick fog.
Regular.
It's kind of a dick, though.
Yes, we will go forest.
Kick him in the joints. Oh, and wait, no. Give him his acorn.
Go tree.
Hey, yo, branches. Grandpa Branches.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me? My joy soars to new heights indeed.
Why aren't the rest of your species poets?
Reunited with
more pleasant.
Seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend.
Well, some
Thou
say
brought my sadness to an end.
Put on.
May the sunlight find you.
He reminds me of,
Days
like,
be
Dr.
long,
Seuss reciting The
thy
Grinch.
winter's kind,
Like Boris Karloff,
and thy roots
the original cartoon.
strong.
So I was starting to try to quote that. Oh, you gotta level up. And now you can head back to the Grey Fog and walk through it.
I can do my specialism.
You could have did it before.
Well, I didn't.
Yep. But now you're a champion. And, yeah.
Oh, now we get you.
Passive's always good. Oh yeah, yeah. Bonus to attack and the other two are like it'd be more better if like they were labeled as proficiencies and techniques. Like if you take that top blue one there and dual weapons, that'll just make you better at dual weapons.
I understand.
Well, like I just meant like they should have called them something more obvious. I don't know if it works in 2, but I know in 3 you can just set the settings like in Mass Effect to have the auto level ups just do themselves. You don't have to click them. Back here with... No, you did not. Intact campsite. Tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and... Uh-oh.
How
just
odd.
walk in and...
A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather inviting, would you not say?
Get no hint of danger, though. It strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp. You look inside the tent and are surprised to see how dry and cozy it is. Empty. Pleasant place.
Don't go in there. Can't you feel power? Something is dreadfully wrong here.
That doesn't...
It takes all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through, despite your efforts to resist it.
Yes. As you wish.
Remains of the fire pit. It has been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in. Most hypnotic.
There is something odd here. The way the fire draws the eye.
Taylor, it could be some kind of trap. Unable to resist its strange siren call. Now you did it. Hey, Stan Halen, welcome to the stream. This is without Rogue. What are you doing about locked doors and chests? She just isn't. You're getting fought.
We're just not opening. Oh.
I shall do it.
Wasn't...
Well, Morgan's the only one who resisted the power.
Oh, okay.
And now she's dead. So you're all fucked. Yeah, so Lily's never played this before at all. And unfortunately, I didn't remember enough of it to, like, be more help. Because there is actually a whole partner character you could get that could do all the lockpicking. And she's right in the fucking beginning of the game. But I forgot about her, and we left without her. Okay, so dodge the campsite. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, no, you're back at your save point. Stan Halen, welcome to the stream.
No, but didn't we have an autosave after that?
You know it was here.
I'm not doing this.
Okay. So one of the things I told her is that if she did not want to finish this game, I didn't blame her, because it's a much more frustrating game to actually play. It was great when it came out, but once they came out with the second one and there was live combat and all the energy they put into it.
I'm actually fine with the game itself, but this, like, traveling back and forth with this sketchy map.
Is an ugly perfume.
Getting a week.
Appreciate the Prime sub I see there. Dan Halen 420. But I did tell her that if she ever gets, like, to a point where she just can't take it anymore, we'll just jump to 2. Since, unlike Mass Effect, these games are very individual in each playthrough. Or each sequel has its own story that doesn't relate as much to the previous one.
Okay, now.
Stan Heyman says, yeah, Liliana is in Lothring. Yeah, she's in the first tavern. It completely, like, fell out of my head. Because I've beaten this a couple of times. Chief Roast Pork says, I've risen from my slumber. Well, you've chosen the worst place to come for your morning routine. But you're welcome all the same. How you guys doing today? You try to persuade him that you're a werewolf this time.
A were, thou sayest? How can this be? I sense no curse inside of thee. Could it be instead a lie? There is no need. Why even try?
Chief Roast Pork says, I don't care. We don't care either, so maybe you're in great company.
Allow me.
He says I'm sick. Oh, no. Sorry to hear that.
Thinkst it far too soon.
Dan, if you're still there, allow me to introduce
thee a boon. I have but one.
Because Lily's already done this conversation, so she's gonna fat speed her way through it. My name's Leon. This is my wife Lilith, and we play video games together twice a week. I have 2 other time slots a week that I play with my brother, Lord Croven. Although that's gonna go back to solo when he returns to work. He's lurking here in the chat somewhere.
So no harm would come. Wilt thou then perform the task?
I will help you.
I'm not traveling back there.
Am I also killing the hermit for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woods are super irritating to navigate.
Like I said, when you get into the next game, like, all the paths are kind of highlighted really nicely on the mini-map. It's easier to tell where you can and can't go on it. Wait, southeast? That's where we were.
Oh, we're in the southwest.
Chief Roast Pork says, BRB, we'll be here. We'll be here. And see you when you get back. Dun 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 dun. Also, for some reason, the game did not download correctly, and the background music is both in and out a lot.
I have not heard it at all.
It plays in combat scenes, but like right now there'd be like this kind of like gentle music playing in the background. And it's just gone. So like all of like the regular background music is gone.
I have
for some reason.
We've been kind of quiet this stream too.
What's this now? You again? Why don't you go away?
But I
think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
I have started reading the Witcher books. I have wanted to do for quite some time. I have never played games.
You hear? As a matter of fact, yes.
I've decided that I'm not going to play the game after I've read all the books.
That silly tree. No leaves or branches or
I don't want anything ruined for me,
all I
and
have
like
to say about that.
playing a game for a story is not my preferred method. So, I will continue to watch the shows.
Where were you born?
Born in Denerim.
But it is your turn to ask now. Ask.
And maybe.
Ask.
Okay.
Oh,
no. Alright, time to take the thing.
Hold on, you. That's
I'm quite enjoying them.
That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out.
I'm really liking the show, but I also like how you get all those.
Oh my god, I will not unfreeze. What the hell?
Roast Pork is back.
Well, we got killed because we got deadlocked in freeze and then exploded.
You murdered us already?
No, he murdered us. Just like instant. See, he keeps doing that. He keeps getting this fucking freeze attack, and it's locking us in place, and I can't fight. So we died again. Even though you won the hell out of this fight last time, but he just keeps spamming the freeze attack, and he keeps freezing everyone in place. That is one thing I never liked about the first game. The story was always cool, but like there's such a random element to things, so if anyone uses an ice attack, any ice attack, it could just freeze you in place for a solid, like, 30 seconds, which is all is needed for them to just gang up on you and beat you to death.
You're also here to find a werewolf.
Yep. We came here for werewolves, and now we're settling, like, all of the... oh my god, what the fuck.
And now we have done, like, literally everything.
Everything but find a werewolf, yeah.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. I have so much.
Okay, so it at least did an autosave at the end of talking to him, which it didn't do the previous 2 times.
Yeah.
What's this red one? Another warrior. Oh, that draws aggro.
Yeah.
Got this one. Taunt.
Yeah.
Stealing. Oh. Not advanced. And you have Blood Fury. Which I believe... yeah, spends your health to murder your enemies harder.
Not like... aggro. Tracked attack.
They can be helpful tactically, like if you bring a lot of mages and stuff and you have high constitution.
We know that I'm not using tactics. I run in there and do the stabby.
Oh yeah, your sustained ability. Yeah, you got one more of those too. Bloodthirst. Oh, blood power again. Finishing health. I don't understand why we couldn't kill the hermit.
Look. Quark says, tell me how I can
3090 graphics card. Really good graphics.
Warzone's still
Dude, I have a 3080 and Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach broke my shit.
like more than once.
Yep.
That's private property. That's an...
Reach in the cubby hole.
You're a...
I should have saved first.
Time for some
Yeah,
fun.
Whatever.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Honestly, if we murder his demons, his freezes don't matter because he doesn't really do anything.
Let's get started. On
Okay, you gotta kill the demon first.
No, I went for him because I forgot.
Let's get started.
My playthrough, I always go for stun abilities.
Right.
And I always charge for the, like, healer, the ranged attackers, that I can hit them with a stun, and then wreck their shit. Okay, good. He's dead now. Rob his...
And
Nope.
Rob his... Yeah, it did.
We'll want his rune he didn't have last time.
Are you being...
Rough and iron suck. Actually, this is the... Never gonna use...
Hey!
What?
What are you doing?
I wanted to pick up a thing and you don't have room. So I was getting rid of the crafting materials because you're not gonna do any crafting. Are ya?
Probably not. My stuff.
Bye. Expert Flame Rune! Now the next time you go back to camp, you can equip, like, one of your weapons with fire.
Atlas keeps, like, begging it.
Alright, so we gotta head back through here. It's just how they build some games, Chief Roast Pork. They just get so taxing regardless of your graphics card. And they program some games to work without trying to use your graphics card every once in a while. Like, that's a thing that's happened. Bye, guys. I'm gonna go shit. Alright, we'll see you when you get back, I guess. I hope you're feeling better if you don't come back.
Let's go already!
WNC Survival, thank you so much for playing the sound alert. Appreciate you being here. How you doing, Todd?
We're trying, but we're stuck in it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost of the mind that we should... But it's a cool game, and it's a cool world. It's just, it's kind of... The music, between the music not working and all the other... how slow the game can feel.
Acorn is still gone. So I prayed.
This your acorn?
I...
Yeah. Ooh, level up. Level up. It'd be a fun game for you to, like, play on your own. But the stream does not quite work. That says, I'm okay, not hugging pot today. You don't have here. Hugging pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he means. But I hope that's a good thing. I don't know what you mean by that sentence. Very lost on me. The toilet? Oh, okay. It's weird. Chief Roast Pork was just in here talking about how he's sick, and that's... I mean, he's going to go... I guess diarrhea. I don't know. And I made it sound like... Oh. Oh, there you go. Bonus to critical change. Got so many injuries. Your red status effects there. Yeah, but like, Sten's got 4 and Alistair's got 1 too.
I don't know how to fix.
You need injury kits. We're getting all kind of miffed up today. Yay, saving. Todd's got tummy issues. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been pretty, you know, that's one thing about like the more healthy kind of diet, eating more veggies, eating more tofu and stuff like that. I just won't have tummy issues. It's very rare. Very rare. Alright, so you gotta go... Yeah.
I see a good foot. I scratch you though.
Our dog's just off screen.
Keeps wagging his tail at me to pet him. How happy still.
He is a happy doggo. And he should be. We take good care of him. Shout out for WNC Survival here. Hopefully our bot is working. Ah! Yay! There we go. He's playing Conan Exiles regularly. Lately. Right, I believe, is the fog.
Yeah.
Which you should be able to walk through now. The Grand Oaks branch allows you to pass through the barrier. Oh, it's swift. Tenderfoot.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider.
God says it's gotten worse over the past 10 years. I want to know why you attacked. Why won't you let me try to settle this? You got 2 good options for trying the peaceful route. WNC says losing weight. Oh!
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
Why do you call them treacherous? Why? Arming Witherfang? I want to talk. Got a lot of good choices there.
I do not believe you. I will not risk believing you. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
I think the correct options were to ask him what the Dalish did. But now you gotta fight Swift Runner.
On it.
Losing weight's been a weird battle for me because as much as I have like trimmed fat off of my body, I got heavier, which sounded cool at first, and then I like started waking up and realizing it's still more weight on my knees. So I've had to like figure out how to curb it correctly. Now I'm working on muscle tone versus... Oh! Onyx Demon statue. You could give that to Alistair. You can always come back for all this garbage.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
That did not look like it came out of his mouth.
Ah, here we go. The werewolf lair, unless I miss my mark.
This is good.
Woo! Hey! Thank you for the follow, Cyberman5736. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the follow. We're Red Grim Gaming. Nice to have you. I'm Leon. This is my wife, Lily. And we play games together. There's more to it, but you can check the schedule out on our page.
No, Wolves, I really was trying to help you out.
Yeah, you probably still can. Oh. Alright, not these ones.
Either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
Mutilate!
Begin the onslaught.
That one even took a, like, Debo pose. Yeah, it's too bad you have, like, 0 persuasion skill. Here, boy. Here, boy. Oh, well.
Let's get started.
I'll just praise them for it.
Yeah, let's butt at you.
On it.
These spiders are fall asleep.
He's all happy now. He's all wagging his tail.
He's still very sad.
Time for some fun.
Ugly spiders.
I hate them.
Yeah, they're pretty gross.
They're disgusting.
They don't get any better in subsequent games.
Like, I don't like spiders. Spiders are special.
Kind of awesome, though, right? Gotta admit, when a game can actually, like, evoke that in you, where you're like, ugh. Am I wrong? Can't really reach you.
Keeps wagging it.
For everyone of interest, Doggo went to our big cam. This is our set. This is our bag of Doritos we opened to eat like a small handful of, and then just what? And then just crinkle them around. Use your words. And that's my Doggo just beyond my wife's bottles. Sourman says I started a new playthrough on PS3, but I always side with the werewolves. They're stronger than the elves.
I was kind of trying to, but I just messed it up.
Yeah, they're just... She has no persuasion skill whatsoever, so the first dialogue option didn't go well, and all that good jazz. I personally... When I play this game, I usually play a rogue, and I usually play with like all the persuasion skill, and you can usually settle their whole issue. It's kind of a bitch, but you can. And you do lose quite a few werewolves. Yeah, can't fully resolve anything, but you can still call upon the Dalish with the thing after you refuse to kill the werewolves, and they will be in the final, like, big cutscene. And beware spoilers! Cyberman says, I'm a warrior person. I like warrior. It's the easiest way to play this game. Warrior, give yourself a big axe, get as many passive damage upgrades as you can, and sustain abilities, and you just wade through them, just one-shotting so many things after a point. Rogue is very frustrating to play as. You turn into such a, like, glass cannon after a while. Because you get really powerful and you get really, like, stabby, but you die really fast, too. And this is Lily's first playthrough, so if you could do us a favor with the spoilers. You're welcome to backseat game as much as you like, if you want to, like, make suggestions or say, hey, go back and do that thing. But don't, like...
I can't promise that.
But don't, like, ruin the game or the story. And if you don't mind me asking, how did you find our stream? Digging through the... Do you have the DLCs? I want to say yes. We got it through Game Pass. And we have the ability to, like, go into, like, the witch hunt thing.
Oh boy.
That sounded good.
Yeah.
Can't say for sure if we can go through the Awakening DLC. I can't honestly say.
This worm will make for a fine trophy.
Stan dropping in with spoilers.
Oh,
Snape
boy.
kills Dumbledore. And in Titanic, the boat sinks. Yeah. Spoiled that one for all y'all. If you're non-90s kids out there. Cyber says, if you're able to attempt the quest for Levi Dryden at the party camp. That was done. We are done with that. Probably your first dragon, too, actually. Dan says, no!
Is it just me, or do you honestly think you have a chance?
No, indeed.
Only one shall stand!
I bear the stars of battle.
Stan says, yeah, that's how she has that blood skill. Cyberman says, did you go back to buy armor? Not yet. That's actually the last thing she did before she came here. This was her very next choice. So we're actually only, like, this is the third stream. Right? Branding that correctly? So...
Not get anything?
Yes, you can. You have to actually loot its corpse. Or, nope. That's the knight's corpse next to it. You missed 2 backpack upgrades in Ostagar. Can I be honest with you guys? That's entirely my fault. I forgot there were backpack upgrades at all. I forgot that was even a thing. I'm so sorry. Dragon's Horde! Oh, yeah, you can't carry any of that. Oh, Fallon Din's Breach. Dragon Thorn Bow. Fred says, God, I wish I could hear you guys. Yeah, that's entirely my fault. Although at the same time, if this game gets too frustrating for Lily, I have given kind of... I've previously said if she wants to just throw this whole game in the bin and move on to 2, can. Because I understand that it's a lot to, like, dial back and play a game that plays like this one. Mass Effect, not so much. She had to play all the way through Mass Effect 1. Because that's a continuing plot. You have to know what's happening. Whereas the sequel games, the Dragon Age, are pretty self-sufficient builds. Yeah, you can't get coercion at all as a worker.
No, I'm upgrading. What's her?
Who? Morrigan. Probably combat training. If you do the DLC for Liliana, you can get decent armor for the beginning of the game. Fred says, I think I spelled that wrong. Yes, you did. That is not at all how you spell karaoke. It was a try, though. Pretty sure.
What is sustained?
Sustained means you activate it and you have to like maintain it. So like it adds 5% fatigue, meaning she'll lose more stamina as she fights. Those are the abilities you keep using. Personally, I think are more helpful than a lot of the activated abilities. Same time, the best ones, in my opinion, feel free to have everyone crucify me for this in the chat, is passive ability.
Who's got a lip?
Woo! Is it just me, or does karaoke not have an Hawaiian? Passive skills for the warriors are OP. Yes, yes they are. You can turn into a one-shot magician with those and, like, the big sword skill. Two-handing. Shred. That's a good one.
Yes. I actually would.
You're gonna, like, delete your inventory. I'm sorry about the... I'm sorry, I can't believe I forgot about upgrading your... They're even, like, right... Like, if you look at the bottom, there's, like, the count of your items. And they even have, like, the little gray dots to the right signifying you can get upgrades. But I am the dumb. I got square brain. Y'all gotta be here and help keep us in line. That is a staff that Morrigan cannot use. It's a really good one, though. If you like ice spells, which I personally do.
Isn't that the one we had before?
No. Oh, yeah, that's the one that you can get rid of. You're pretty much done with gray iron for the rest of your... Anything iron, gray iron, you're on to steel and viridium. My favorite game in this whole series was Inquisition. I don't want to cost me any followers or anything, but I personally wasn't a fan of 2. I didn't hate it. It's fun to play. It's just such a letdown that you're like, oh, well, you're just Hawk. This might... Oh, there's a lot more in that chest. The bow.
I don't use.
Dan agrees that 2 is terrible. Cyberman says, dude, same. Inquisition is the best. It is so fucking cool. I played every kind of build, every kind of species. The only thing I did in 2 that I could say is a landmark for me was in any video game where there's like romance options. It was the first time I ever just played a character gay. Which turned out to be like the coolest choice story-wise.
Wait, how do I use an injury kit?
Hold the left trigger. Potions. Yep. Oh boy. Hit the right arrow because you have way too many potions. Oh, you have a lot of shit you could be like activating. That's the injury kit, the brown like tea bag looking thing.
Right.
Gay Kunari, says Stan. When I was Hawk in 2, I ended up like, I enjoyed the character of Dorian, and I'm like, alright, well, like, I'm not going back and remaking the character as a woman, and we're like getting along real great. And so I did that, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that, if you remember Dorian and what was all up there.
What?
You definitely do the gay Kunari thing. That is a thing. When you get to Inquisition. Starman says I always romanced Cassandra. I could see that. I understand. It's like people in this game who just all wanted to... all of them wanted to romance Morrigan. Or Alistair, I get it. He's Dragon Age's Ryan Reynolds.
Not really.
Kinda. Alright, there is another guy who's more funny and fourth wall breaky. But we haven't gotten there, and I don't want to spoil things. Dude, never figured out Liliana in Inquisition. Oh, God. So many games in my head. But, okay, one more. Now you're stunned. I don't think you can. I don't remember. I'll be honest. He's talking about an Inquisition character that he never figured him out. You know you're Morrigan, right? So up in the pods, you're whichever one has the golden light and pointies. So right now you're Sten. There you go. Now you're you. Have you guys gone to the dwarves yet? I specifically told her not to, because that's a good way to get yourself soft locked. Or at least used to be, back when this game came out. I don't know if they fixed it, but originally you'd go there and you get stuck there, and then the one boss is fucking impossible for a beginner character. And I don't know if there's a way to, talk your way out of going there. I just usually save the dwarves for relatively last. Oh, you get whipped.
Ew.
Boaters!
I hate them so much!
It's very creepy. Yeah, so if you guys are following and you like what we're up to,
Let's get started.
and you guys want to see us again, and we're not playing this next time, just be understanding that sometimes it's a little too hard to backtrack this far in gaming. 2 may not be as good, but it's playable. Whereas this one has too many random elements, and too many weird stun locks. Dan says, I go there first. Key to the city is best ring. That's fair. Just can never... And I don't know if I just didn't play that one. What the... Walked into a trap or something.
Yeah, there's spider webs across the hall there, but not really
Ghost Boy! Boy, BioWare really couldn't get away from this, could they? In jokes for those of us who have played Mass Effect.
Trying to find a good stopping.
I'd say this is probably getting there.
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy!
Best shot.
Russ says, the dog. Yeah, I know. He's so fun to look at in cutscenes, because he's just I'm so happy to be alive.
And you can pet him.
Yep. Hey, Stan Halen, thanks so much for the follow.
Oh god, there's so many, I'm gonna die!
That's weird, you guys aren't following, but it shows me you guys have the blue crown badge, which... Am I dumb? Doesn't it mean you're a Prime sub? Heals? Oh god, you're stunned. He's peeing. Huh?
Right.
Woo! Lot of zombies.
Yep. Bastard skellies. They break a lot of crates in them. Russ said, "You got this, Lily." She did got this.
I did.
She got this all day long. But, unfortunately, that is all of our time for our stream. Cyber says, I'm going to do the Soldier's Peak DLC first. I always do the Soldier's Peak. So, for you guys, new and followers, here is our socials that you are more than welcome to come join. Here is our socials that you are more than welcome to come join. Sorry, my bot falls asleep sometimes. Discord is probably the most fun to come hang out in. You can hang out with me, Russ, not Lily, because Lily just hates social media, and that's fine. If you follow us on Twitter, you can see when we go live. You can see little updates on us in our personal lives. Like, we obviously have dogs. Lily owns horses. We have, like, lots of stuff we get into. Martial arts. Like, there's stuff to follow and be seen. And if you want to follow us on Facebook, we appreciate that pity. We don't really use it.
Says, nice stream.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to head up here to our big cam. So, for those of you who didn't see it yet, this is our set. That I have very minimal adjustments I plan to make to it.
This is a doggo.
They can't see him past your bottles. Thank you for saying so, Stan. I appreciate it. Russ dropping them doggo emotes for any of our subscribers. You can spread my doggos all over Twitch. For now, I've debated making them follower emotes so that anyone who follows can use them. But
he's so sleepy.
He is, but he doesn't want to go to sleep. He wants to play.
He keeps wagging his...
But, as per our tradition, we are going to hit ourselves a raid, and we're going to go raid one of our good buddies who may or may not be live. I don't know. I can't really see yet. Hang on a second.
Hang on.
Yep. So, let's see. Out of all of our friends and family and what have you who are live right now, the raid has got to go to That Boy Nell. That Boy Nell is playing Fortnite, but he's a fun streamer to go hang out with. He's just kind of a lovey guy to just be around and pal around with. Also, if you guys are also streamers and you join our Discord, please just let me know so that I can label you as such so that you're visible when you go live on our Discord. We mostly use it for memes and jokes. But, let's go! Let's raid That Boy Nell. Join me as we do this. Raid messages are pretty much just Red Grim Raid. That's all I ever do if you guys are participating. If you're not, thank you so much for stopping. And off.
We'll see you next time.
We go. Now for my big, ugly sign-off that I don't know if Lily hates.
I do.
I do it anyway.
I hate lots of things.
So goodbye, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen, ciao, tschüss, yalla bitte, bien, zaitian, au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. I said that one. Tot zins. Bon voyage. Dos vidania. And the good old Ohio goodbye. Get the hell out of my house. See you next time.